been a while. A little rusty here.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Alright.
You okay? Hey, we're back. Welcome back to our channel. We appreciate all the love on our last video. We've been working really hard on our personal lives and a lot of stuff that we have going on the side. But we would like to invite you to subscribe to us if you haven't yet. And if you are subscribed to us, please share with your friends. You know, give us some feedback. What would you like to see from us? What would you like to hear? We really do appreciate everybody who's been texting us and messaging and asking about our vlog.
Yeah, a lot of changes over the past few months here. So we've just been adjusting to those things. So we kind of put everything on hold for a minute just so we can get our lives in order. But I think we're starting to get a bit of a rhythm.
We're back.
But we're back.
We're back.
Yep.
So for this video, we're gonna show you the second part of our vacation. We went to Punta Cana. We were with our family, my family, and we did a lot of fun stuff. So we wanted to show you the second part of our trip.
Roll the tape. So we just got to our room. Check-in didn't go as smoothly as we would have liked it.
We were there for like an hour and a half.
Probably. Anyway, we're gonna make the best of this. We're not gonna think about what just happened, but nope. We're in our rooms.
Finally.
And, gonna give you a quick tour.
Yep.
Check it out. Yes. Check out our bathroom here. That's where all the magic's gonna happen. Right here.
Hey!
Shower is awesome.
I love the shower. It's a rain shower.
Is that what it's called?
I think so.
Yeah. Probably. Alright.
Fridge.
Mini fridge.
Packed up everything.
Is your milk in there already?
Yep.
Got the bed, king size bed. I like when they put the plugs with the USBs in there as well.
And we have reading.
I didn't even see that.
Lamps.
Okay, we both got our books that we're gonna read.
Yep.
This is the best part of the room, by the way. This is the only reason I booked this room, actually. So we've got the hammock here. And then behind the hammock, I'm a little tall, so I'll have to duck a little bit. We've got our personal pool here in the backyard. Oh. This is like awesome. Check out the view here, it's just amazing.
We are walking to dinner now. Oh, the cat. We missed it. Want to tell us about the cat? There's a roaming cat in the resort. We can't figure out whose cat or why or anything.
There it goes.
Wait.
Ese gato, he jumped to get a bird. Pero he jumped.
So, yeah, we'll check in from the restaurant.
Next part is us actually visiting a cigar shop slash chocolate factory slash liquor store.
Gift shop.
Gift shop.
Something.
So it was in the downtown area of the Punta Cana. So we had a lot of fun there. You actually get to see the guy actually make the cigar right in front of you. You learn a lot about the history of the cigar industry there and how it's their second biggest export aside from tourism. But we had a lot of fun learning about it and actually smoking some cigars. So check it out. I like doing my roll the clip thing.
We're here at the chocolate factory. We just went and got some handmade cigars as well.
Yes.
We smoked a whole one.
Yes. I bought
the
a pack
sample
too.
one.
Yeah.
We smoked the whole thing.
Yeah. We've been chilling here for like an hour already, so.
Yeah, we got some Mama Juana shots. We got some hot chocolate, some tea, some herbal tea.
I love the tea.
We got our shopping cart, showing our shopping cart, our purchases. So we're gonna get some tea, some chocolate, some
Cocoa butter.
What else we gonna get?
That's
Dark
it?
chocolate, white chocolate.
Yeah, they were so good. So good. And I'm a little smacked, so.
I couldn't finish my shot, so.
I finished hers.
3 shots in?
3 shots in.
Yeah.
So the last part of our trip was actually an excursion. We thought it was ATVs, but they're more like dune buggies or something. I forgot what they call them.
Yeah.
So you'll actually see us rolling through the, I don't even know what part of town that was, but it was outside of Punta Cana. I guess the town over from Punta Cana. We go to the rainforest. We visit a couple beaches out there.
At the end of the excursion, you kind of hit this place where it's, I want to say like a sanctuary kind of thing. And they have Tainos, and they're a native dance, and they do a show for you, and you can take photos with them, and it's just really cool because...
Cool, you were scared.
I was so scared. I mean, they're acting, but I was really scared. I don't know why.
You thought you was gonna get killed or something.
Because I looked at one of them, right? And we made eye contact, and he was like dead serious. So I was like, shit.
Yeah, they were in full character.
They were in full character. So this guy has like a bow and arrow, and he's just looking at me, and I got so scared. But I mean, that's just, you know, that just proves that they're doing their job. So it was really cool. They did a little dance. We took photos with them, and it was just kind of like a little brief history lesson. Even though they didn't really talk, it was just dance, and it was really nice.
Yeah, I had a blast. So check it out.
Can't tell, I'm smiling, but I'm
I know. Hey, how you feeling after that ride?
Pretty good, I like it. It's fine.
Huh?
It's too deep.
Oh yeah, yeah. We can't swim, so.
It's at 10 feet. Excuse me?
So as you know, we like to rate each resort we stay at on a scale of 1 to 5 for 4 different categories. So the first category is safety, rated 5 out of 5. It's actually away from all the other resorts and the people in the town. So there's not too much going on in the area of this hotel. So there's nothing really to be worried about when we were at the resort.
And they had a shuttle,
right?
You know, transports you to other areas.
Right.
Like for example, when we went to that excursion and when we went to the cigar place, you know, they bring you there and they pick you up, so it's pretty safe. You don't have to worry about getting a taxi or anything.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. So for service, we actually gave it a 3 out of 5 for a couple of reasons.
So the food wasn't as good, the selection. It only had a couple of restaurants, and the restaurants had their own kind of set menus. And like I said, there wasn't a lot to choose from. The people working there were amazing. The staff was really helpful, except for the check-in, which was kind of a nightmare. We were there for like an hour and a half, and like you saw, I was with my family, and my mom had the same experience with the check-in, so it just wasn't smooth at all. They weren't really helpful. The guy kind of had an attitude,
yeah,
which I'm not accustomed to, because you know, you're on vacation, and like I've worked in the hospitality industry, and we've been taught just to be pleasant, you know, even if the situation isn't the best. But that wasn't really nice, the way they treated us. And I mean, everybody else was pretty good.
Yeah, the actual people who served us on a daily basis were amazing.
Yeah, everybody was friendly and helpful, and they kind of like memorized, you know, our orders and our names and stuff. But for the front desk and the check-in experience, it was really bad. Right. And like I said, the food wasn't that great either. Right. So I mean,
I was very disappointed in the food, actually.
Yeah.
From going from Boca Chica to this, where all the food was amazing, it was just like,
It was like hotel food, which you don't expect in a 5-star hotel in Punta Cana.
So 3 out of 5 there.
Yeah.
And for location?
The location is kind of like good but bad, because it was secluded and it was away, but that was kind of bad because you had to figure out how you were going to get to other places. And then the thing that really struck me was that there was no beach. When I go on vacation, I want to go to the beach, and I'm in the Dominican Republic. So, and it did sell the idea online that they had a beach, which they kind of just had like a port for boats.
Right.
And it smelled really bad in the morning, and I couldn't go to the beach. I mean, we had the pool, but there was no beach or sand. And they did say that you could take the shuttle to some beach nearby, but it was just kind of like a hassle. So the 3 days that we were in Punta Cana, we kind of just didn't go to the beach, right, which is a little disappointing for, you know, a Caribbean vacation. So for the location, we're actually going to give it a 3 out of 5 as well. Just because it was away from everything and the beach, and it was also during the week, so the resort wasn't as lit as other places that we stayed at. It was kind of just quiet, and we're just like pretty much the only people at the restaurant and at the bar when we went out. So so 3 out of 5 there. Yeah. And for Instagram ability, I give it a 5 out of 5. Yeah, that's another thing.
We've got some really good pictures there. And the pool in the backyard was that was the reason we actually booked this room. And we thought there was a private beach, which it wasn't really a beach, but in terms of pictures, we got some amazing shots out there. So I'd have to give it a 5 out of 5 for that.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah, it's a nice hotel, but just wasn't everything we were expecting, so we gave it a little bit lower in some areas. So I definitely check it out if you want to pool in your backyard. You can take some awesome pictures there and stun on the gram. So
if you have more time, because we only had a couple of days because we did half of our vacation in Boca Chica. If you have more time to kind of just like map out, you know, your trips and go out to the beach and go to excursions and stuff, absolutely do that.
Right.
But if you have only a couple of days and you would like to go to the beach every single day that you're on vacation, then it's probably not the best bet. Like for me, when I'm on vacation, I want to go hit the beach at least once a day, you know?
Yep. So those are ratings for, I don't even know the name of the place.
Al Sol Cap Cana.
Yeah, so those are our ratings for Al Sol Cap Cana. Definitely worth a visit, but just keep your expectations a little bit lower than we did.
If it's your first DR trip, probably don't do that.
Right.
Because you want to get the full DR experience, and I don't feel like that was it. I mean, I'm Dominican. You know, we've been to DR, so it's kind of different for us. If it's your first time, probably stay at one of the more like well-known places in a busier area where you're able to kind of explore and kind of feel the culture a little bit more. But if you were just chilling on your vacation and you want to just be away from everybody, that's probably a good place to go to. If you have any questions about the location, or you know how we booked, or you know the pricing, or when did we book, or anything, please don't hesitate to let us know. You can leave a comment down below. You can send us a DM at Live Wolf Life on Instagram. You can email us at info@livewolf.com. We have all the answers. You know, Kevin here usually plans out the whole thing.
Yeah, she
I just show
is
up.
literally no help when it comes to planning these things out.
So yeah, he'll answer the questions.
I will answer any questions.
But if you haven't subscribed, please do. And again, thank you so much for watching. Let us know if there's anything that you would like to see on our channel. So thank you and cheers.
Oh, I took one before you.